Thank you for joining me in this moment of peace. And you, I'm sure, can already feel the profound depth of peace that is here now, just from us coming together with this intention to be at peace. It's as if peace comes to greet us. And to help us go deeper into the peace and to help support the body and calm the nervous system, let's bring some gentle attention to the breath. And just start to notice the breath coming in. Just very simply being aware of the movement of breath into the body. And rather than thinking of it as we normally do, I'm breathing, be open to a deeper reality where you are being breathed by the greater life, that which you are. And just receive that breath coming in and follow the movement into the body. Really letting go and letting the breath move, and then it flows out, flows in, feeling that fullness. And then it starts to flow out. As you feel that movement, see if you can begin to almost relax, surrender, and open. Allowing the breath to move. And starting to notice this breath arises out of nowhere, moves through the body and returns to that nowhere, no thing, the great space. And very gently start to tune into that source of the breath. A vast, silent ocean, formless. Waves of breath rising and falling on this vast ocean. And as we bring attention to this, it's awareness becoming aware of itself, silence, knowing itself, stillness, these deeper qualities of being. We have a sense of dissolving into this great ocean. Feeling, allowing, welcoming the waves of breath that rise and fall on this ocean of your being. Merging with the ocean, experiencing this stillness, this silence, because it's within you. And allowing yourself to sink deeper into this ocean of your very own being. Going down deeper. The waves of breath are on the surface of the ocean of your being, this ocean of silent awareness, stillness. Allowing yourself to sink just by letting go, relaxing. There's a place deep within, a foundation of being, the ground that is unmoving. Just like sinking through all the layers down to the bottom, the ground. Way up on the surface, waves are still moving, waves of breath, waves of thought. But down at the bottom of the ocean, the ground of your being, there's no movement. It's utter stillness. Peace. Silence. Just rest on that ground of your being. As you sink into the ground of your being, you may become aware of this sense of unshakability. This, the core of your being, cannot be shaken, moved. It's utterly devoid of fear, stress, anxiety. It's just still. It's a fearless being. Having found this unshakable ground within, all we need to do is stay in touch with this as we move through our world. This part of us is always just the same, calm, silent, undisturbed, unshakable. This ground deep within. It's always here. And just touch it. And many ways to do that. One we're doing now, to have a quiet moment to really bring attention to this. But there are windows into this deeper nature. Moments of silence, spaces between thoughts. Just allowing attention to come back to the movement of the breath. We're keeping anchored at the ground of being, following the movement on the ground into the expression of breath more on the surface. But even here in the breath, you can glimpse this ground, feeling the in-breath, the out-breath. Notice at the end of the out-breath, there's a little pause, a moment of cessation. Before the next breath arises, there's a still point at the end of every out-breath. And if you pay attention to, if you meet that stillness at the end of the out-breath, the window opens again to this deeper ground. So every breath can anchor you in the ground of your being, just by noticing the stillness at the end of the out-breath and feeling it, experiencing it. That unshakable stillness at the end of each out-breath is in you. You're feeling your own ground. When you feel the stillness at the end of the out-breath, that's you. And the more that you attend to this, the deeper you will ground. The more fully you'll experience this ground. Every breath takes you to your fearless nature, your unshakable nature. Beginning slowly to follow the breath into the body, feeling how the body responds on the in-breath, the out-breath, and feeling that stillness even in the body at the end of the out-breath. This helps us ground into our form while still staying connected to the formless stillness. In breath, out breath, pause. And take this peace with you into your day. Simply allowing the breath to keep you anchored in the body, and those spaces between the breath to keep you anchored in your fearless, unshakable ground. We can meet anything from this state of rootedness. Just allowing yourself to continue in this breathing, this rhythm, this grounding, until you feel ready to open your eyes and move on with your day. But linger here as long as you're able. Thank you for joining me. Blessings of peace.